Hey everybody, today we're talking makeup, eyes especially. Remember that saying back in the 80s, I think it was, that the eyes have it? Well, they still have it. And I'm going to show you how I apply my eye makeup and how to get just that little bit of lift that we aging women need. Now hang on, because you're about to see these eyes with no makeup on. And I will say, it's quite a difference. Now, one of the things that I really work hard at doing is bringing my eyes up and also making them appear larger than they are. I have small, narrow set eyes, so I really work hard at bringing my makeup up and out. You know, techniques change over the years. We wear makeup differently than we did in our younger years because we didn't need that lift. We had it naturally. But if you're like me and you need a little help, then this video is for you. Now, I'm starting with my shadows, and I use this. I like pinks on my skin. In years past, I used a lot of taupe and browns, and I still do on occasion, but I've found that with my green eyes, that this darker color really helps the color pop and also give the illusion that my eyes are a little bit larger than they are. Now, I'm starting with this light color, and this is going right under my brow. And I bring this all the way down into the center. And I bring it just a little bit over. And make sure when you're shadowing that you bring your shadow all the way out to the edge of your eyebrow, because you don't want to cut that look off. And by the way, I have already filled in my brows. That'll be another video. If you're interested, I would love to know if you're interested in these beauty tips. I'm in the kitchen most of the time, but I love makeup. I love hair. I just love it all. So it's fun for me to get to do something different. And if you press that like or share button, that really lets me know that these videos are working for you. Now I'm going for the other color. And by the way, I use a makeup brush for my shadows. I just don't care for this. I use this brush that comes with the shadows for other things, but not the shadow itself. And I also dip my brush in a little bit of water. I blot it to get the excess off, and that keeps the shadow from falling under my eyelids on my cheekbones. You still get a little bit, but not near as much. Now I'm going in with this darker color. And you have to find what colors work for you. These colors are made for all skin types, but you might find that it just doesn't work for you. So find what does and use this technique. No need to run out and buy new makeup. Use what you got. And I'm bringing this all the way out to the sides. And there we go. I'm going to keep this close. And I apply my foundation with this makeup brush. Again, we'll talk about that another day. And I just give it a light rub under my eyes. That way, if there are any flyaways, then I catch them. The next thing that I use is eyeliner, and I use a liquid liner. It takes a little practice to get it just right. Don't give up. This is really easy to work with. This is a Loreal, and it's my favorite. Now I'm going to blot this a little bit. That's something that you really need to do, because if that goes directly on your eye, you're going to have a big blob, and we don't want blobby eyes. And I'll show you a way to thicken your lashes, or at least give them the look that they're thickened. I'm taking this eyeliner and I'm blotting this between my lashes. I only blot half. I bring this just a little more than halfway where we're creating a line more like this instead of like this. It's more flattering, and we're going to continue to fill this in. But look at the difference between this lash line and that lash line. And over here. And there we go. We've already helped open these eyes up. Now, we're going in for the line. And again, I'm starting at that angle where we're going up, and I am only going about halfway around my eye. You don't want eyeliner from this end to that end. Oh my goodness, nightmare. We're creating an illusion of a lift. We don't want big circle or raccoon eyes. So here we go with this line. And I'm drawing the line up just a little bit, giving kind of that cat eye look. Now we're going to blend this in, so you're not going to have this big ginormous line. And we're going in on the other side. Okay, y'all see the difference here? One eye is always different than the other, but that's okay because now I'm using just a little bit of a black eyeshadow. This is going to help soften this line up a little bit. And I do use this brush for that, or this applicator. I don't use this black that's in my palette because it's just not the right color, and I found that it doesn't last. It just wants to flake off. So I buy this. It lasts for a long time, y'all. And I'm taking the round fat tip, and I'm just going to go in and soften this line so we don't have such a big harsh line. And other side. And there we go. Now, I've got another brush. Again, whenever I'm applying shadow, I like the brush, not the applicator. It's just going to go on a lot better and a lot smoother. And I'm going to bring out the corners just a little bit, just under the skinny part of the brow. Now I'm going back to my black shadow, and now I'm using the skinny tip to go underneath the eye. And there we go. You see where there's an opening in between the shadows? You want to leave that open. Again, that's bringing that eye out. If you close it, then you're going to look like you have smaller eyes. And I don't know about you, but my eyes seem like they're getting smaller as I age. I guess because there's more skin around them. But we'll talk about that later. And same on this one. And again, brush, just in case there's any flyaways, which there are a couple. And this takes it right off. And there we go. The last thing that I have is my mascara. Y'all, I have been a mascara junkie through my life. You know, when you go and you buy that tube and you think it's going to make your eyelashes look like the models does, well, y'all, you cannot achieve that really without falsies. But this is the next best thing. It's a Wet n Wild, and it's called Mega Volume. Y'all, this is $3 a tube. On a whim, I bought this one day. It was cheap, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to try it. I absolutely love, love, love this. It's by Wet n Wild. I order 4 and 5 tubes at a time from Amazon because it's hard to find in the stores. But if you have a mascara that you love, then use it. But if not, make a small investment in this. I think you'll be surprised. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smear, it stays on all day, and it gives you a nice thick looking lash. Now in we go. And I'm going to start with that tip, and I'm really working out. I'm bringing this to a slant. There we go. And same. And now for those bottom lashes. With the bottom lashes, I do not go all the way under. I only bring just a little bit out to the side, just like this. Not my interior lashes. And that's it. Now, again, I will say that in the evenings or when I'm making videos, I'll go in and I'll darken this line right above my lashes just a little bit more. And that way it pops on camera. But for everyday wear, like I'm about to head out into town, this is perfect. I don't want a ton of makeup, but I want to look nice. Makeup makes me feel better. It's ingrained in me. My mother has always put her makeup on every morning, and I followed suit, and it's just a way of life for me. And like I said, it just makes me feel better. Later on, we're going to talk about face makeup, foundation, contouring. There's just some little easy tricks where you don't have to make a big investment, but it'll help in giving you just that chiseled look with your jawline and your cheekbone, maybe some lips. I could go on and on and on. You're a blessing to me. Thanks so much. I appreciate you liking this video and sharing it with your friends. And also make sure you're following me at Kathy's Southern Kitchen. Maybe I should be Kathy's Southern Kitchen and Beauty, or Kathy's Southern Kitchen and I don't know. What do you think? Well, I know one thing. I appreciate you. And I'm going to go do something with my hair, and I will see you next time.